Hey guys, John Engel here, and today we're going to play with somebody else's car. My friend Chad just bought a S550 and we're going to take her out. Let's see what we think. Hey guys, John Engel here, and I've got some great news. Today we're going to fix that by installing a brand new double dune. So today we're going to do an oil change and replace those. Alright, so we're inside of the S550 right now, and this is my first time being in one of the newer model Mustangs, and I have to tell you, it is quite the departure from my SN95s. Just talk about some of the cool tech features of it. These cars come with so much, and right now I'm using an air-conditioned seat, which I've used before in other cars. I will tell you, my bottom is actually chilly, which is what the purpose of an air-conditioned seat should be. So it's awesome that they're finally getting the technology and the use of these type things to be where it should. So right off the bat, I am loving driving this car. Now, the S550 does have a bigger feel than the S95 or even the S197. It's a bigger car and they're starting to get bigger. You have so much of a better ride with the bigger car though. We were driving this and I can't say how much I've enjoyed just how soft and supple the ride is. Without being a Cadillac, it still has that sport feel to it, but yet I'm not hitting a bump and, you know, clenching my teeth and maybe losing a molar. It really does drive really well. The other nice thing about the tech in this car is you have 0 to 60, you have track modes, it has a line lock built into it, you have a sync system. All of the new tech is in this car. As you can see, we've got the sync system right here, really easy to use. I loved it when I had it even in my S197. It's really cool. Pairs up with your phone really nice. But what I wanted to show you is in the main menu up here, we actually have the track package. You've got your accelerometer, you've got your timer, you've got brake performance, which is how quickly it can stop. You've got a line lock, lap timer, and then you can clear everything. So let's just go into the accelerometer. So if we were to take off right now, you would be able to see if your braking was good, bad, different. And it looks like it even does save the top of everything that's been done. So you can see that the lateral G's is 1.5, the braking's 1.5, the acceleration has been at 0.65, and lateral G's at 0.58. So even on the brake performance, you can go from 60-0, 100 to 0. You can go for the acceleration. You can do 0 to 60 times, automatic start or a countdown start. You can do the accelerometer, which we looked at already. It just is amazing to me how much technology these cars have and how much fun they can be. Now, this is a 2017, so it has the 6-speed transmission. 2018, they go to the 10-speed transmission. There's a huge discrepancy between the price in a 17 and also the 18. So right now, the 17 is really a value. You still have a lot of the power and the performance that you would get in the 18. You just don't have the extra gears, which is a nice feature to have. But I'm telling you, I haven't even noticed this car shift yet. So from some of the clips of the outside, you might have noticed that this car has a few features that a standard GT would not have. This is a California Special Edition. It's got the dash plaque, it's got the louvers on the hood, it has a special rear emblem in the back that says California Special, has the side stripes on it, and also the wheels are special to this car, which does give it a different feel. My favorite part about the California Special, the hood. I love those little louvers up at the top that are black instead of body colored. They just make it look a little bit more aggressive and more fun, and it also does stand out from every other GT on the road. So you might be asking yourself, in 2017 with the S550 platform, what do you get? So it's going to be 435 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque, which on paper doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you start thinking about all the technology that goes into these cars, like the 6-speed transmission, it makes it shift in so much quicker than it ever has before. You put a 400 horsepower car in one of the older body styles, and yeah, it's going to be sluggish and it's not really going to perform. With this new transmission and the new updates that they do to these cars, she'll get up and get out of her way very easily. All right, so I ask myself all the time, like, am I a Mustang person? I always think of myself as a car guy, but if it comes to a Camaro, a Challenger, a Charger, or a Mustang, I am a Mustang guy. So for me, this car fits every one of those little boxes that I absolutely love. The styling of the S550, outstanding. I love the look of the car. The power is there. So I really want to experience some of the other ones. I want to experience the GT350, the 350R, the GT500, and I also want to try out one of the 10-speed automatics. I just want to see how well and how different they compare. I will tell you that this is the first S550 I've driven, and I absolutely do love it. I think that they've done a great job with the car. The power is there, the drive is there, all the tech and everything that you would expect from a modern car, it's there. It really does come down at the end of the day to what is your preference. If you like the Camaro, you like the Challenger. I will say that I have been in the Challengers before and it feels much wider than this car is. Now, they're all around that same weight. This one weighs somewhere around 3,700 pounds, so she is no light girl, but it has a great feel to it, and because of that weight, you get some of that stability to it. So let's talk about this car in particular. One, it has warranty on it, so there are some options that you can do to it. Ford offers a supercharger package that does not void your warranty. However, you're looking at somewhere around the $8,000 mark to have them install that and take care of it. I think that's a lot of money for what you get. Now, there are a few things that we can do to this car, and the nice thing about Chad buying this and letting me kind of review it and be able to work with him, that you'll get to see on this channel some of the things we're going to do. The very first thing this car needs, exhaust. It just doesn't sound as visceral as it could, and there's an exhaust system that we're looking at right now that in the future you're going to see us do a how-to on installing a catback exhaust on the S550, and I think it really will waken this car up. It feels sporty, it drives great, you've got the power, but then you hear nothing. To me, that's an electric vehicle. We need to hear something. The other thing that this car can get, which people will tell me that needs a tune or will void your warranty, cold air intake. Now, we found a cold air intake that says that it will give us 20 more horsepower, no tune required, and that's what we're gonna go with as well. So you really do need to stay tuned in the future if you're interested in those mods. All right, guys, so we've got her in sport mode, and I figured that we at least need to do one full pull in this and just see what she kind of will do. So, as my friend said, let's give her the beans. All I can say is she is a lot quicker than people give them credit for. This is a fun vehicle. So at the end of the day, I guess I am a Mustang guy. I love the new body style. I love the new platform. It's a fun car to drive. It's got all the tech that I could ever want. And eventually I will own one. I mean, I would love to maybe get a GT350, 350R, or even the GT500. I think that those are all great cars. Of course, that'll be in the future, and we'll have to wait for that to happen. But this car right now is amazing. Now, I am sure that if we compared apples to apples and got the exact same Challenger, Charger, and Camaro, that, you know, you're looking at what, a SS Camaro, you're looking at a Scat Pack Challenger or Charger, they're all going to perform around that same. The design is really what gets me on the Mustang. I think that it's the best looking of them. I love the Challengers. They're just too big. What were they thinking? I mean, literally, I hear a dinghy every time I see one. The Charger, it's a four-door. It doesn't have the looks at all. I mean, it's a beautiful car if you need a four-door. Totally would understand you getting one of those. The Camaro is very close in my mind, though. I do like the 6th gen Camaros. I think that they're beautiful. We've got one in the group, and I've had that on the channel before. So between the two, they're very close in my book, but because I have so many Mustangs, I probably would go with the S550. My question to you guys is, what do you think? Do you think a Challenger, a Charger, or a Camaro is a better car? Do you think that one of them does something better than the other? What do you think about the styling of them? I would love to hear your opinions on this. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the car as much as I did. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Like, share, and also subscribe. We'll catch you next time.